Cole, I want to get your reaction to this because your Sweet Life mom, Kim Rhodes, has been on all of these podcasts and TikToks.
You know she played my mom?
It's Sam and Dean. They're missing. It's time to come home.
She loves you guys.
She's been praising you guys so much.
I had different, unique relationships with them. Cole was one of the only people that gave a shit that I was an ex-goth. And he was like, really, tell me more about the dark side. I was like, come here, my child. I will introduce you to the dark side. Whereas Dylan and I would just be like straight to deep emotional and then back to like, see, I like dogs too. You know? So we had relationships that was so beautiful.
A lot of the cast and crew, I still talk to you from Sweet Life. I think when you spend 8 years with a crew inside a soundstage, it's kind of inevitable. You guys become a little bit of a family. But I mean, that's very nice of her to say that. If I'm being fully honest, when you shoot that many episodes of a show, they kind of all blend together into like one big amorphous memory. So I don't really remember too much of that period, but
when you're a kid, it's not the same.
No, like the specific details are kind of lost, but you
Yeah.
know, I love Kim, and I mean, I'm glad to hear that she looks back on all that fondly.
I want to help you, but Taffy says it's a waste of time to try and fix a boy. It's better just accept a guy's flaws.
That's so cute.
A zom-com.
A zom-com.
I love it. Okay, let's start with you, Cole. There's so much physicality for this role. And when your formative years kind of back on Earth are met with a lot of falling. How much falling did you do?
Ooh,
Ooh.
a good question.
We practiced falling a lot.
It's hard to not
the
get
movement
hurt.
instructor and I, we practiced falling. We practiced a lot of limping, or at least as if the muscles in my right leg did not work for the first bit of the movie.
I love it. No? Just give it a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it was really exciting to not have to speak and just get to play physically. It took a little bit. I'm still some years away from busking on the street as a mime, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
After this movie, you might have to. So.
Yeah.
Do you have lines like, you know how like in like Guardians, for example, Vin Diesel has a script, but then he just says, like, do you have something like that?
You know, we actually didn't even have grunting in the original one.
I can't believe you're here. Do you like music? I have the cure. Oh, not that kind of cure. They can't make you better. I mean, they can, but like emotionally. No, don't cry.
We just kind of added that in, and then we ended up liking it, and it ended up, you know, getting a couple laughs on set, so we just kind of threw it in. But I think Kathryn carries so much of this, it was just kind of important to try and figure out any way that I could help, you know?
That's sweet. But the truth is like when you read the script, Creature's such a vibrant character. So no, he doesn't have lines that say, Creature says, but there was so much life in that character that I read it and I thought my character was the straight guy who didn't do anything. I was completely wrong.
I can't do that. Not until we bury the body.
Well, completely wrong and so much fun. You are the queen of the eye roll, by the way.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I need a trophy of that.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I've experienced it often.
Not even on set. Now, you shot in New Orleans?
Yeah.
What was the most fun part of that?
We did a horror tour,
I did that too. It was so
which was
fun.
really
On
funny.
the little horse and carriage. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
We got like a lot of team bonding and a lot of dinners, and it's kind of the best food I've ever had. Everything turned into Southern
Did you
comfort
go on the
food.
swamp alligator tour?
No, I was busy that day.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, I think you guys did that.
Yeah.
Doing what? What does that mean?
I was resting.
We went and
on my
saw
days off.
some alligators. In fact, Zelda and I went once too, and the alligator tour guide fell head over heels.
What movie monster could you easily see yourself falling in love with?
Frankenstein.
I think maybe Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I get it.
I think it would help deal with my fear of dark water.
Yes.
You know, we could discover that together.
Now, The Cure makes Lisa Swallows feel better emotionally. What are we blasting to feel better emotionally?
Oh man, The Cure makes me kind of sad, like happy sad, you know? What do I listen to? I'm listening to Doja Cat right now.
Yes.
She really makes me happy, but I love 80s music. So Tears for Fears.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of country now. I know.
I love country.
I do too. I really do.
Yeah,
Isn't
you
it
don't have to
funny?
be ashamed of that.
But it's an
No, but you
acquired
say
thing.
that in
If you
Los
start out
Angeles.
not liking it, yeah.
You know,
But
Johnny
it puts
Cash.
you happy. Johnny
sure.
Cash, yeah.
There's like a pipeline that starts. It's like you're listening to rock, then you get into the folk, and you get
Yeah.
closer and closer, and then before you know
Yeah,
it.
yeah, like the kind of folk country is where I sit pretty.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Emotional.
like that song that's like, "Don't touch my truck."
Yeah, no, that one doesn't give me the same emotional peace and meditation.
Cole sits around
Don't
crying to
touch-
"Don't Touch My
yeah,
Truck."
Yeah,
I do.
That is the one. This is Zelda Williams' first movie, and then Diablo Cody, who I absolutely love. What was the best part about working with this combo? Was there anything that surprised you about Zelda's process on set?
She's cut her teeth for a long time. I mean, Diablo's legendary. Her voice is just really easy to track on whatever she writes. And with Zelda's got a wonderful way of communicating. So she's really easy to speak to. She's very direct and blunt. And she and I have been friends for a while. But, you know, she's a natural. And she has fun.
Yeah.
Like we all laughed.
I laughed too much. Could have laughed less, you know? Yes, definitely the script for me. She had so many alliterations, and it was like poetry, and there's a rhythm right there. Didn't want to mess it up. And I was kind of blown away by how Diablo just really handed it over to Zelda. And when she was on set, I asked her questions, but she never told us anything. I felt really supported by her. I don't know if it's that she's so young, but I felt like she is my friend, but at the time, I really felt like she was a friend, easy to talk to. I could text her and be like, "Hey, do you like this outfit? Hey, I want to do this for my hair." And she was very accessible to me. And I think it needed it because this role was so absurd.
Yeah.
For me, I've never played something like this, and I really appreciated her accessibility to just have that kind of dialogue. You don't get that a lot. But maybe the roles I've played just haven't required that kind of communication yet.
Right. Well, speaking of roles that slay, I really loved you in Freaky as well.
Great. We're gonna get killed by Murder Barbie.
And I will
Thank you.
forever be annoying about the Freaky Happy Death Day movie.
Well, there's still time.
There's
you know?
still time.
Maybe it'll happen one day. Obviously, Chris Landon is like one of my favorite people. He's done a lot for my career. So he's also like the king of horror. So I want to work with him again, and it would be really great. Let's get it. Shout out Jason Blum. Come on, let's give us another one.
Jason?
Jason.
Jason?